Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your reading for December 13th, 2020. Please show me what all of the signs need to know here or see. Thank you. So I'm using a new deck. This actually isn't new. I think I've had this for, I don't know, a couple of years, but I've only used it a couple times. I find it really intimidating, but I'm going to try it. So I have my book here because all of these cards are named in French and actually in really old French. So I had to translate them all and write the definition. So if I don't remember something, I'm going to have to look it up. So just to let you know, but I'll try without the book. Maybe I should have done a practice. I actually bought this because of the box. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really cool box. It's called the Egyptian deck, and I didn't even realize that it's also a Tarot, esoteric tarot, which is what I normally use. So they're related. It's like they're like the same cards, but they go a little bit deeper. So I'm trying to learn them. So here goes. So your first card, Three of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, they're even hard to figure out if they're in the reverse or if they're in the upright. It doesn't say like my other ones do. So yeah, this is Three of Coins in the reverse, and this is being silent. This is not knowing how to get your needs met, not knowing how to express your need. Like you need something, but you don't know how to tell someone, or you could be doing something on your own. No one's helping you. You could be doing the work of two people alone. Like I'm picking up like single parent. This is called infant, so it could have something to do with the child. And this could also be a child that doesn't know how to get their needs met. These are really sticking together. Your next card. Prudence in the reverse. I don't know what that word means. Circumspection. That's what it looks like. That word gives it a little more meaning than the other deck. Wait a minute. 12, not 21. Sorry, guys. That's weird. I don't have it written down there. I haven't looked that up yet. But it did make me see maybe misplacing trust. So you don't trust somebody, or you don't trust. You feel like you might be asking the wrong person. Like you don't want to ask this person because they might be the wrong person to ask for help. Misplacing trust. The Devil in the upright. Wow, that's a creepy looking devil in this deck. In the other deck, it kind of looks like a monkey. Like he's almost laughable. Like he's bright green, and this guy looks like he's a statue. Like he looks like he's like his little imps, his slaves. They're actually standing up for him, like looking at him like he's on a statue on a podium. So this one is more about, because the other one you don't see the devil's imps in the other deck. So to me, this is making me think, because yesterday I actually had to go outside and in public, And I saw so many people in masks, and all I could think was, you guys look like the devil's imps. So this is bringing me right back to that. So that's what this is about. Oh, okay. Being silent because you don't know who is under this influence, this brainwashing influence. You know, I was thinking about that yesterday too, because I was waiting for someone to get out of a store and sitting in the car and watching all these people walk by me in masks. And it didn't seem to bother them at all. Like, they didn't even rip their mask off when they get out of the store. They walk right through the parking lot with their mask on. And I was thinking, this makes me think of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, when the guy, Donald Sutherland, is outside. I barely remember anything about the movie, but I've always remembered this one part where he's walking and he has to appear normal, or normal. He has to appear like he's one of the pod people. And I don't think you could show emotion, because that would make them all like scream at you or something. And, you know, then they'd come after you. And he saw this dog walk by with a human face. So he was trying to be really careful, because he didn't trust these people are under the influence of this devil energy, and they're actually like, oh, what is that word? Worshipping it. They're worshiping it. How do you feel? Wow, I didn't think this was going to go in this direction. The song was called The Bully Plank, and it said something about, I don't know why I loved you, or I don't know why I love you. I'm just a man, something I can't remember now. I don't know what this is. I have to look it up just to see what card it is. This feels like such an old deck. I can almost see people using this deck in ancient Egypt. The High Priestess. But it was in the reverse. What is that called? Okay, of course I'm getting the cards that I didn't actually write down the meaning. But this end, called virtue. You're holding on to your virtue. I wish I knew what this was called, or what this meant. Du cœur. It used to be called the questioner. So that is about the person that you're dealing with. Like this influence. I feel like it's about this, like, you don't trust this person, you don't trust this force, matrix, government, the system, the economy-based reality that everybody is worshiping. You don't trust it. You're keeping your mouth shut. You're not letting it connect with you. This is telepathy. You're not connecting with it. It almost feels like you're like not shrinking your power, but like shrinking your signal or something to this. It could be something to do with 5G as well. I feel like this is like energy transmission, not like you're not receiving, you're not sending, you don't trust it. Sorry, this is going to take me a while. I'll try to do this faster. Your advice? Six of Swords in the reverse. Not being able to move on. What was this again? Prudence. Seeing things from other angles. This kind of feels like arming up, success, successful passage. I think that's what that meant. I remember writing that one down. Well, where the heck did I write this stuff down? That's a successful passage. So it feels like a silent, if you're silent, things will go smoother. This is weird that the Six of Swords in this deck is the opposite. Sorry, this is the Ten of Swords. Now it makes sense. Oh, God. All right, keep going. The heck is that? Six of Wands in the reverse. Two sixes. Infidelity. Cheat on this devil energy. Don't be loyal to this devil energy. And Ten of Swords in the reverse. Now it makes sense. Successful passage. This means that you're happy at last. You have learned your lesson. Now you're wise. This is fighting back. Use your wisdom to fight back. But this is being quiet or careful who you trust. Careful who you talk to. Don't talk to the people that are under this influence. Be careful of secret enemies. All right, it's starting to make sense a little bit. These are so Egyptian. Oh, is that the Tower? Whatever it is, it says catastrophe. All right, so your first card, the Light in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. I don't know who that is. It could be the Page of Swords. Yeah. Page of Swords in the upright. The Fool in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the upright. And the Tower, I think. No, can't be. 61. No. 19. So it is the Tower. And I didn't write down. I can understand that one. Captivate. Captivity. Captivity. Okay, so that's the same as the old Tower. All right. Now that I figured out what cards I've laid, I'll just stumble my way through this. So the Bully Plank. Don't know why I loved you. Don't know why I love you. I'm just a man. Can't remember what it was. So the Bully Plank. What does the Bully Plank mean? Is that like you have to walk the plank? You have to walk the bully's plank? And then you get to the end of it and you're like, I don't know why I did this. Like, I don't know why I loved you, why I let you put me in this on this bully plank, or is it the bully that has to walk the plank? So someone's walking the plank. Someone's walking the bully plank. That probably means something, and I just don't know. So this is being under some kind of fire, or what does that say? I need new glasses so I can barely read these tiny little letters. Tenebras? I don't know what that means, but in the other deck, this means fire, and it means it's burning. So, like, a lot of criticism, being in the hot seat. This means being in the hot seat. So it could mean that you don't want to say anything or speak too loud because you'll be in the hot seat. Because this really is feeling like the mask issue, like I know people on YouTube are talking about like clones and pod people, and I know I felt like I was in the middle of a bunch of pod people yesterday. And I seriously thought of them in my head as the devil's imps. Not saying the devil is doing this, just I don't even know what to call it. Some dark energy is doing something. So yeah, it feels like being silent, not wanting to be on the hot seat. And then, what was this again? Prudence, I think. Circumspect. No. I'm going to have to look that up later. Oh, it is circumspection. And then 3 of Wands. Espoir. Is that for seeing something? Espoir? Foresee? This is escaping in the other deck. Escaping from jail. Escaping the light. Escaping to the light. Page of Swords on top of the Devil. Surveillance. Wait, is this in reverse? No. Obviously, he's standing there. This guy's got his sword pointed right at the Devil. This feels like learning about your enemy, whoever that is to you. And it's pointing at the other end of the 3 of Wands. So that's something new. This could be like new friends, people you don't know. Oh, this is such a creepy reading, because it's like telling me don't trust people around you. And it feels like people are influenced by the devil. And it's saying, watch out for your enemies. I don't know what that word means. Du cœur. Du cœur. And then you have the Fool in the reverse. So it's, don't trust your enemies. And then on top of that, the Fool in the reverse. All it says is Fool in French. Be careful, because once you do something, you can't go back. The devil lures people. So it could be saying, like, be wary of people you don't know who are like trying to get to know you or start something with you, or asking a lot of questions about you, like want to know everything. Don't give them anything. Don't give them any info. Oh, especially if it's something about a new beginning or a plan. This can also be running away. It could also even mean don't share your downloads, because this feels like kind of psychic downloads. Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's a lot of wisdom, and that's knowing what to do with it. It's also right below, I think this is escape. I'll look that up after, but it's escape in my other deck, so I know it is. This deck builds on the other deck. It's taking me a minute to remember what the other deck even means, though, because these pictures just throw me off. Like I'm used to reading, I don't know. I'm warming up slowly. I just have to practice more, so I thought I'd force myself to do a reading this morning. So you have the Ten of Cups on top of the Ten of Swords. This is your family. This is betrayal, past betrayal that you've learned from. Could be from these secret enemies. This could also be saying that, don't take it personal. Like if you've been gang stalked, if you've been feeling like you were targeted and you had to really kind of go into your own little hermit cave. Oh yeah, I was thinking of hermit when I was listening to the song. I don't know why, but the hermit card was popping in my head. So it feels like you're staying in your little bubble, your little hermit cave, because when you go out, it burns. You don't trust anyone. You don't want to start a new conversation with these pod people. The why, because you have figured out that everybody is under some kind of, I don't know, manipulation, 5G, I don't know, voice to skull, who knows what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's obvious that a lot of people are buying it, and you don't have a connection with those people anymore. But this is saying to be wary, to keep your mouth shut, or be careful. This also feels like, it kind of feels like a little bit of a circle, like don't share your, like say you have a crazy plan to go move in the woods or something like that. It's saying to be careful who you share it with. Like if you have escape. If you have an escape plan, just to keep your mouth shut. If you believe in gang stalking, the more you say, the more they come at you. I feel like this means surveillance. It's like devil surveillance, government surveillance. Looking at what you do. You're looking away though. Like this Fool is going that way. And this Page of Swords, this spy, is pointing that way. From a distance, through the Three of Wands. Oh, and another thing, when I was shuffling, I always ask, I don't know, somebody, like to guide me. Like it's different people. Joan of Arc, Archangel Michael. Sometimes I don't know, like even ghosts in my house. And today I asked the sun, and this is the sun, the light in the reverse. So this could be the, because this is burning, this could be like the coronal mass ejection that's been going on the last couple days, causing all the northern lights, and that's right beside something starting, something new. All right. Oh no, that's all the cards. I was going to lay another layer. Oh, maybe I will. It's going to be a long one, especially because I'm going so slow. Fortune. That must be the Wheel of Fortune card. Two of Cups in the upright. I don't know what this is. Someone looking in the mirror. I don't know what it is. I'll look it up in a minute. What are you? 54? That can't be right. That must be 51. Like they purposely make them look aged, so part of the number is missing, and I'm half blind, so Queen of Swords in the reverse. Where did I even write these down? I thought I wrote not very many. It's been a while since I've looked at this. Okay, being silent. Wheel of Fortune. In the fortune position, but it looks like it's in the reverse, so I think this is reverse of the other deck. This looks like a guy. I don't know if you can see him. Looks like a guy on the Wheel of Fate. Look at all these. These are all circles. Circle, circle, circle. And I asked the sun. And this looks like a guy, and he's hanging on, and he's trying to change something. He's trying to pull this forward. And this is in the fortune position. So this is really, it's going to take a lot of brute, silent strength. Two of Cups. How? With love. I feel like this is giving love to the people you don't trust, but doing it silently. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, mauvais ménage. Opulence and discord. Living the life. Pissed off woman. It's the widow in the other deck. It's this guy, the devil, spying on everyone, causing problems, breaking up relationships, making everyone alone. So you're going to change this by being silent and with love somehow. You know, it might be just give them unconditional love. Don't tell people they're like, don't tell people you're brainwashed. It's always so tempting. But yeah, you're just going to make them mad. But that's how the devil's doing it. I'm not saying there's a devil, just that's the devil card. So you fill that in however it fits for you, whatever the devil is to you. Maybe it's inside us, right? How you're going to feel. 5 of Wands in the gold position. Success, competition. So this feels silent to me. This feels silent to me. But you are giving love, even to new people that you don't trust. It really feels like spreading the love to me. And this is gold. This is winning. But it's right below the Fool in the reverse, so it feels like it's going to have to go past a point of no return first. There's also something about this Fool going the other direction than the surveillance. Like, it feels very solitary too. All of these are solitary cards. This is a fighting card, like a Struggle card. All right. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the upright. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Planning for happy days. Being emotionally fulfilled and happy. Wow. Okay, that is a really, look at that. Two of Cups. This is getting everyone in agreement. This is everyone being in alignment. This devil energy doesn't want that. This devil energy wants everyone alone and bitter and unhappy. But down here, you have wisdom, fulfillment, also escape from something, which was also up there. And then Nine of Cups in the, is that nine? No, it's Seven of Cups in the reverse. That makes sense now. Which is planning your future, which is planning fun things. After two lessons, two ends, two tens, seven is divine. This is what you've imagined. This is going towards something that you've imagined. Like this is imagining it, and then this is doing it. This is going towards what you've been imagining. It's a very imaginative, dreamy card, but now you're actually making plans. All right, at the bottom of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 6 of Wands. And I think that's in the reverse. That's infidelity. So you might have learned a lesson about loyalty. The Tower. This could be your family. You might have had a huge family, well, like it says, catastrophe. But you learned. This was your lesson. Oh, this feels like a student. It really feels like this is, like now you're an apprentice. After you went through all this bull crap, and now you know where you're going. Now you have a student. Now you're in kindergarten. That's what it feels like. But you passed some kind of huge test. It's like most people don't even get here. But this is in the fortune position. You are on a new cycle. It almost is saying, get ready for a new kind of burn, because this is being competitive. This is on your own. This, like I said, be careful of who, and they're untrustworthy people on both sides of this devil. But he's also looking right at it silently, like, I know who you are. I've gone through the fire, and I passed some kind of test, some kind of. So now you've got this escape card, and you're escaping into love, into agreement. Wow. So love, happiness, fulfillment, planning your wish. So you went through all this crap. Infidelity, disloyal people, the tower coming down, your life like fell apart, you lost everything, but you learned more. And then at the bottom of the deck, I don't know what this is. Oh wow, number one. Number one, that's the chaos card. What is it called in this? L'homme qui consulte. The man who consults. Chaos. Holy, I'm getting like, this is also, you could consider this the Hierophant card. Chaos is like the Hierophant in regular tarot. And it's beside the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So This is feeling like God. This is your God. And this is the devil. It really feels like you had to go through some kind of trial and you had to learn. You had to lose everything. You had to be alone. You had to find love when you were alone. You had to find your own fighting spirit. You had to figure out what you were fighting for. You had to lose everything to find your path. I feel like this is like swimming in all sorts of theories and all sorts of things, and they're all good, but which direction do I go? Now you're going a direction after learning this lesson, and now you have this God card right beside you saying, here you go. Here's your coin. You passed. Get ready for the next lesson. All right, you guys. You had to walk the bully plank. I'm going to look that up. I know it means something. And it's by Paper Tiger. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.